Alright, so recently there's been like a huge absence of videos, and I mean, I guess I can't really say absence because I haven't made a lot of videos in the first place, but right after I made that first video on my channel, I started a project with Poplar, and I'd been working on it for a really long time, and when I went to actually install it, which is, I'm gonna redo it, it'll be a different episode, but when I actually went to install the project, it broke, and I was really discouraged because I've been working on it for like 2 days, filming for 2 days, and it was broken. But, so now I'm just left with like scraps of Poplar all around here, and I've decided to start a new project with some Purple Heart that I bought. So I recently purchased, this actually looks really purple on the camera, I guarantee you it does not look this purple. So, I recently purchased some black walnut, which is $8.99 a board foot, so this is $8 worth of black walnut. And this Purple Heart was on sale as well for $10 a board foot. So I got 2 board foot, and it looks really purple on the camera. So I'm going to be trying to make a cutting board. I might make a few. I think the idea that I'm going to go for is like have half of it Purple Heart, then have like a streak on the outside of this black walnut. And if that doesn't work, I might just throw Poplar on the outside, but you know, it can't just be like one piece of Purple Heart. That wouldn't work. So I guess let's give this a try. And just to show you guys, this is the contrast I'm going to go for. It's going to be like half Purple Heart, and there'll be just a smidge of this black walnut. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to make it about 7.5 inches long, and then have this other leftover hanging off here be the walnut. Alright, so I've got my 2 different pieces of wood. Now I'm just going to cut this so that it will be just a little accent on there. And then I kind of just decided that I think I'm going to do another one with like this is the main and Purple Heart is an accent, and do them in like a pair. Okay, so if it was hard for you guys to envision really what I was trying to do, this is going to be my design. This is going to be the accent. This is going to be the major piece. Now it's just a matter of getting these 2 angles glued together. And since I don't have a table saw, I selected them to rip this each side, so I'd have at least one square end, because I don't think that my jigsaw lines would make a very good cutting board. So I think I've run into the first problem here. So for my glue up, I'm gonna have to get these 2 edges really glued together, and it's gonna have to be a seamless surface. But the issue is that all I own is not 4x4 clamps, 2x4 clamps, and those obviously won't clamp anything to anything. So the only long clamp I have to actually finish the job is this one, which was a really cheap knockoff brand clamp that I got, Tyson's. When I actually clamp these together, it's gonna bow a little bit in the middle because all the force is clamping them towards the middle, not towards the ends. So this cutting board might have to do a little bit of like I think I'm gonna end up throwing a little bit of Purple Heart sawdust in between there and gluing them all together, so it should be fine. So I've got this all clamped up now, put it on the, whatever the wrapping they used. Anyways, so I had these all clamped together, and I knew that it would bow up, you know, like this end would lift up. So I placed down this 25-pound weight on here, and that should keep it all pretty much even. The boards are actually a little bit different in thickness, but sanding is going to fix that. So I'm going to let this dry for a few hours because it's really cold in here, so the glue probably won't set as fast. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. So it's been drying for quite some time, but it's still not completely dry because my garage is really cold. So I sprinkled some sawdust on here, and I'm just going to clean this up with my knife because I don't have a chisel yet. So now that I've got the majority of it cleaned up, once it dries completely, I should be able to just get this all with sandpaper. The other cutting board is in there drying in my house right now because I want it to dry faster because it's taking way too long out here in the cold. So I'm going to do a smaller one to pair with it, and this one's going to be majority walnut and an accent of Purple Heart. I've got this one kind of figured out, and it was actually for the first time ever my jigsaw actually gave me problems. As you can see, this board's like really like not 90 degrees, and that's because like halfway through my jigsaw sort of make like this weird noise, like it was like squeaking really hard against the wood, and I don't know, maybe there's like some really deep knot in here, but it smells really bad in here now, and I hate the smell of Purple Heart, I realize. So, but hopefully this part will get straightened out a little bit during some sanding. But now, like the other one, I'm going to glue these two together. So, you know in like consumer classes and stuff, they always teach you to like not buy things on impulse and tickling my glass, and buy things only when you truly need them. I think I bought something because I needed it. At the same time, I feel like I still kind of made an impulse purchase. So I was sick of hand sanding my cutting board. Like, I was getting really sick of it because like I had to make all these edges like flush and whatnot, and I got absolutely sick of it. And I convinced my dad to take me out to Home Depot, and I spent $80 on this 5-inch oscillating disc sander. And I bought some pads too. So I think we'll be set for a while. I'm going to unbox this and figure out how to use it. I used my automatic sander on this thing, and I sanded it up to 150 grit. And I think I'm going to do 220, but I'm going to go wipe this down for you guys. And then this big one will be done. I'm finally done with this project. Now, I didn't get to show this, making this tiny one left. Like I said, I think that's like a stain. I have no clue why that's there, but it hasn't dried yet. There's a stain there too. I think it's like some kind of chemical probably got on it. Anyways, I'm finally done here. I didn't get to record this one too much because I felt like it'd be kind of just like too much of it, because I already made this one and pretty much walked you guys through it. And I just threw this one together because I didn't have a bunch of leftover walnut. And I was going to make like a small spatula too, but I decided against it because it would take a long time. So I'm finally done here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I've been filming with my iPhone 6 because my camera has been kind of weird recently, and it's out of memory, and I don't want to have to, you know, kind of get rid of all the memory on there. But I am really happy with how these turned out. I haven't sanded this one the second time yet, like after I let the grain pop out with the water. This one feels really smooth. I sanded it up to 220 grit. And let me know, guys, know what you think, because I'm very happy with this project. And whoever I'm going to give it to is going to be happy too. So goodbye. And thanks for watching.